I start? Basically, everything. I've learned everything. Everything that I've learned, there is no way I would have learned. No matter how many books in Gesoma, how many videos in Gesoma, I think this is the best thing that happened today. And I'm very grateful to Steve, to Patrick, Wefco. I'm grateful to Mike from Bridgie. Of course, I think I will confidently ask everyone who wants to try this thing to first get to meet these guys. They are amazing people, and they help you avoid making mistakes. Yeah.
So Imran, tuambie what is it that you've learned na wewe peke yako unafeel haunge learn? Ni nini unafeel umelearn na haungejifundisha?
Basically a lot. So kwa specific, kwanza what touched my eye ni the concept that it is joining people, unaona, ile kueka kila mtu pamoja, unaona, kupata views za kila mtu, unaona, kila mtu ana background hapa tofauti, unaona. So mimi nitaleta views za Mombasa, mwingine ataleta za Nairobi, mwingine Kwale. Hiyo ndio ilinifanya mpaka nikajoin community, unaona, nikaona at least kuna common interest, unaona. So nime gain, kwanza nimepata connection kutoka watu tofauti, unaona. Nimepata direct access, unaona, kwa support ya Centipede, unaona, kama billing system yenye mimi natumia. Sai tu kwa hii meeting nimekuwa na shida, unaona. Sai tu less than 5 minutes imetatuliwa. Nimesotiwa tu sai, unaona. So singekuwa nimejoin, unaona, hii community, so ningekuwa bado niko site kule, napiga simu huku, unaona. Maybe hiyo issue hata nisingeweza kusolve tena hivyo, ama the more na delay, the more customer na lose interest na connection yangu, unaona. So nimegain a lot. Nataka ku appreciate sana watu wenye wame contribute kitu ikwe active, unaona. Na appreciate wale walimu wetu, unaona. So na wa insist kuwa wasituache, unaona. Wasituache wale ma small ISPs, unaona. Kufanya SP sio rahisi, unaona. Lakini kwa kupitia kwao itakaa kitu ambayo haitakaa story ajaba, unaona. Itakuwa kitu yani doable. Tuambia mimi niko na shida hii, unaona. So fanya hivi 1 2 3, shida itakuwa imeondoka. Less than a year itakuwa wewe pia na ushaanza kwa expert, sura yako ishaanza kuingia kwa soko, unaona. So thank you again kwa Mike, Steve, Patrick na kila mtu mwenye amejoin. Nashukuru sana, na hii siwe mwisho, unaona. Na acha tu grow pamoja. Thanks Imran.
Annington.
Hello.
NGO world versus Ukwinje.
Yeah. I think it's an amazing world Ukwinje, but as you also said, we need to open up spaces in lines of grants. Ukizicombine zote, the opportunities are endless. Actually, me joining this space, nimesikia microtic for the first time within this week.
Okay.
Yeah, so to everyone out there, it could be so intimidating before you get the right community and the right group to be worked through this. But once you interact with these amazing guys, you realize the path, it's not really as hard as it or as you could imagine it out there. There are people to hold your hands, there are lots of opportunities to collaborate, so it doesn't require you to actually break a bank to get in. So collaborations are very key and those opportunities are there. To say short, the opportunities are just limitless. We just need to be generous with it out there and don't lock people out. Thank you guys.
Oh, thank you so much. Thanks. Chris, unatembea country mzima, mara uko Kwale, uko Dar es Salaam, uko kila mahali. And how has been your journey so far? You know, as a techie, mwenye ametembea, what are some of the challenges maybe you may face, and imekufunguaje, maybe industry imekufungukiaje?
Like okay, at first imenionyesha market iko like very many places hakuna the internet connection. People are willing to get the internet, but they can't get a provider. So getting many people into the industry, it will help. That's all for me.
Mubarak, right?
Oh yeah, Mubarak.
Mubarak. So and you Mubarak, so far your experience na Kwale kumekuaje so far?
Experience na respond ilikuwa poa. Watu wamenikaribisha sana. I was not expecting that. Sikuwa natarajia itakuwa hivi. Penye nifika sasa hadi nataka kwenda fiber. Before nilikuwa natumia wireless na hotspot tu kadhaa hapa. Sasa nataka kukava kwa nzima. Hata institutions wameanza kuni-approach. Sasa kuna hospitali imeni-approach sasa. From jana tuko na meeting tunaongea. So Monday ndo tunaonana tena. So sikuwa na expect inaenda hivi. Chris ndo hii na wewe TikTok tu imenijulisha hivi issue zote. TikTok tu kuona scroll nikaona, alafu nikaangalia ile area nikaona haiko covered. So nikaona tu ni Safaricom, and Safaricom, you know, it's not good pale kwa grow hako kwa.
Actually unaweza mwambia ulikuwa unaanza na hotspot pekee.
Ilikuwa ni hotspot.
Alikuwa anafanya hotspot pekee.
Ilikuwa nifanya
hotspot alafu pia kwa grow ana connect the unconnected, unapata watu ndio wanampush towards that side.
Market ikasema kila mtu anataka net awekewe. Hivyo tu hadi institution wameanza kuni-approach. So far so good, na inshallah na hope. Yani hapa nimeshukuru sana. Nimepata nimekaa kidogo sasa hivi, lakini ile info nimepata is too much.
Thanks. Thanks. Thank you so much. Your name? John.
Yes.
So hi John. Thanks for your insights. You're already in the tech industry, but why join a community of people who are starting?
Because of several reasons. One, you see, a lot of the market is being exploited. Let me come from that end. A lot of people who don't know what to do are being exploited a lot. And after having several meetings, I realized that there is a big gap between the knowledge and the guys who don't know. And the other gap that is there is a lot of people are not connected and they don't know where to go or where to start or what to do. So because of that, you get that the few companies that are on the market are exploiting the people because they don't have any other choice. But because of this forum, the market will open up and people can access internet freely and cheaply and more flexible. Because a lot of the internet providers are not flexible. Wewe kama una 1500 haupati net. You cannot pay. This is so flexible that the day I have 10 shillings, I can have net.
Yeah.
The day I have 50 shillings, I can have net for that period of time that I need internet. So that helps a lot of people on the ground because right now there is no money on the market. So people are struggling even to get that 100 shillings. They have 100 shillings, they want to do something to make money, but they cannot because for me to get an installation from Safaricom or Airtel is very expensive. Or to get a fiber from JTL is very expensive. So having such forums and such things that can open up the market helps a lot. The thing that I've learned most is I didn't know you can make money from internet in this simple and easy and flexible way. Because me, I knew if I don't have Safaricom, sina net. If I don't have JTL, sina net. You get.
Yeah.
And those are fixed rates that if you don't have that full amount, you don't have net. But this is more flexible for a lot of people, so that somebody can, from their comfort of their house, pay 10 shillings and get internet instantly. Kama hana, anajua hana.
Now, one
So it
question.
helps.
I feel
Yes.
like you're already in the tech industry and you've experienced, venturing into different countries.
Yes.
What would you advise the youth in Kenya? Because most of us are localized, have that localized mindset where whether it's the billing system, whether it's our hotspots, we're only doing it locally. What will be your advice? How can we go now to Uganda, Rwanda, Cameroon, Botswana, Gambia?
There are two things. One, don't give up. A lot of us, when we fail on one end, we give up on the whole project or idea. You don't give up on that. Two, believe in your system. A lot of us don't believe in your system. You see, for you to believe in the system, you have to understand your system. You have to know the pros and the cons, and be open to improvement, because you will get customers who will want something different from what you have. So if you tell the client, I cannot provide that service, you are done. The customer will look for something else.
Yeah.
But if you are open to trying new things, trying to expand, getting ideas from other people and from clients, and being flexible enough to expand, you will conquer the world. This not me, I call it, this world is a bottomless pit. You can do anything and you can get anything, provided you put your heart and your mind to it. There's nothing that is impossible. So what I'll advise the team is be open. Ukipata mtu amekukriticize, don't take it negative.
Yeah.
Go sit down, check why. You will find there is something that will better your system. Using that, you will grow.
Thank you. You have amazing advice. Thank you so much. And name? Abdi. So Abdi, you've been in the space for some time now. So, and I'm glad to see faces who are in the industry and are willing to share with others who are starting. But why would you join a forum that is just starting? And you've been in the industry, and what do you think we can improve in the industry?
Okay. Yes, I've been in this industry for quite a while. I think it's my third year. Lakini sijakuwa serious vile hii mwaka imeanza, like in 2025. So I've been listening to guys who've succeeded, who've brought changes to the community. So I just wish that the internet will be made affordable, the licenses will be made affordable, so that it's not just the big telco, it doesn't become a monopoly. Yeah? Isikuwe tu ni kina SAF na wazito wengine wanashikilia hiyo space. Ifanywe ikuwe affordable, chukua license, sambaza, uzia watu net. Umeona? Net ikuwe affordable, ikuwe like iko kila mahali. Isikuwe tu, unajua sasa hivi tunafocus sana na Nairobi na kule mtu ametoka. Tufikirie kwingine. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. You have amazing advice. And so far, other than one, the licenses, we make it affordable. In on the part of legislation, sasa could reduce the cost of internet. But do you feel like kuna watu wako disadvantaged saa hii juu ya maybe the cost of internet in Kenya?
Kabisa. Internet bado ni expert. Inafaa, let's say Gava, I think imepulio cable yake everywhere. So cost hiyo ya kurun hiyo fiber, I'm sure ni taxpayers walilipa. So inafaa kuwa so cheap to get the internet from other location and distribute it.
Thanks.
Because
You have amazing advice. Thank you. Mike. Yeah. This is a common face in the industry. But now, Mike, you've been a common face advocating for at least people use the right access points, use the right equipment. Why are you pushing us to use the right equipment, and it's expensive to use the right equipment?
So first of all, it's not expensive. Let me correct you there.
Okay.
You're paying the right amount for the value you're getting, basically. Yeah, now I've been in this industry for a little bit over four years now. I didn't start doing products first. I started being a normal techie, you know. So I've used almost all the equipments that are out there. And now my advice from this other end, the reason I'm advocating so much for people to use the right equipment is I didn't know. I didn't have the person to tell me. I didn't have a forum where I can get the information. So it was about the know-how, you know. Yeah. And now that's what is lacking out there. Watu wengi, they are not getting the right information. They don't know where to get it, you know. Most people who actually sell equipments, they don't have time to teach people, you know. Yeah, so I think I'm in this time and space to at least change and transform a few lives. Not all probably, but at least show people there is more to what they see, you know.
And Mike, there's been a push, and there are so many customers from, I have guys coming from Sudan, Tanzania, Uganda, asking how they can get equipment from you, whether it's Ruji and the likes.
Yeah.
Do you operate in other markets, or is it just Kenya? Because we have a lot of requests. I know guys from Juba coming to try and buy equipment here. Is it possible for you to ship to them, or how does that work?
Yes. Now, first of all, we have a mirror company in Uganda, Simplify Networks in Uganda as well. So someone in South Sudan, if Uganda is closer, we will ship it from Uganda. To Tanzania, we ship a lot of equipment from here to Tanzania. Rwanda the same. So we are here to serve. We are global. We are not here. We don't have that focus here, just Nairobi. We are here to serve the market and give the market, at least try to give the market the right equipment. You know?
And I feel like you're the first person to push for Ruiji in Kenya.
Yeah.
Because Ruiji was there, but really there was no push. But so why Ruiji?
Yeah. First things first.
Because you're also a multi-vendor distributor.
Yes.
But I feel like you give Ruiji more credit than everybody else.
Yeah, because now we distribute other famous equipments as well, and I've used them before. You know, I've interacted with almost all these other equipments, but Ruiji was kind of life-changing, to be honest. They add a caveat to whatever everybody else is giving, you know, at fraction of the cost. You know, and it doesn't compromise on the quality, the performance, and the value you're getting. So that's why I actually love Ruiji. I don't say any other manufacturer is not as good. They are as good. Ruiji just does something totally. They do something. They do it a bit differently. They try to give you value for your money and make it easy to use. Because some of other equipments, before you crack it, you need to either be a guru, be a techie. Ruiji simplifies the whole process. So that's why I really love Ruiji, to be honest.
Thanks, Mike. Thank you so much. You have amazing advice. Now, we have another familiar face here by the names of Patrick himself. Patrick.
Yes.
Okay, let's enter your face tracking. There you go. Mr. Patrick himself, Wavecom mwenyewe, niaje guys, here you go. So Patrick, Centipede, Wavecom, what's the distinction?
So for Centipede, it's an ISP billing company. We deal in providing one of the best billing systems.
If not the best, right?
Yeah, if not the best, in Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Congo. We have a clients in US, so we provide a very good billing system, up to date, constantly evolving system. So at Wavecom, we specialize in laying a very good infrastructure for you to start either a hotspot business, a fiber optic backbone ISP business, or even a WISP, the wireless internet service provision. So if you want to start a wireless, we provide one of the best solutions. You can come with your requirements, can build something for you. We hook up you with the best billing system, and you are off to the races, earning money and then growing.
Wow. What would you advise those people who want to start? Na pia wale watu wanakwambianga unachoma. You know, online there is that continuous backlash of why are you telling the trade secrets into the industry?
What I can say, mwewe mwenye unataka kuanza hapo, those one who's starting, don't fear anything. ingia market. Don't fear. Right now una license. Right now tutasumbuliwa na watu. Right now ati una capacity. Don't fear. Just ingia. Don't go to the market having everything figured out. Just go figuring out step by step by step. Na yes, kuna wenye, there are a lot of comments hapo kwa TikTok na choma. But what I can say, there's a very huge market here. And those ISPs that are there cannot cover this market. Like 30% of Kenyans have an internet access.
Yeah, true.
Only 30%.
Yeah.
What about the 70%? You want to lock the 70% out of internet coverage? Nini utaki ha 70% wajue? Yeah. So go in. Us, the likes of Steve, the likes of Mike, we are trying to make internet affordable, licensing affordable, but all I can just say, start, no fear, na hii ya kuchoma nitaendelea tu kuchoma yale stahadaka nitaendelea tu kuchoma until this 70% waingie online. Wakiingia online, I'll stop there hadi naweza enda nilale. But until I know at the back of my mind a kid cannot watch Cocomelon juana internet, lazima.
Wow,
Yeah.
you have amazing advice, my friend. Wow. Okay. So, guys, you've heard for yourself. One of the things that I would say ni hiyo mentality ya kuchoma is only because tunajipenda, sindio? But it's also the mentality that nikaa tunamaliza soko. Africa is big. If Kenya is among the most developed countries in terms of internet connectivity, then imagine the other sub-Saharan African countries. Kuna places unaenda that Cocomelon will not load at all. If you've not connected those countries, why can't we start the hotspot in DRC? Why can't we start the hotspot in Zanzibar and live in Kenya? Let the hotspot be in Madagascar, but live in Kenya. Until to break hizo barriers, we will still continuously think that tunapigania the same market. So Africa is big, but guys, I'll tell you, I have learned more by joining all these amazing people than even trying to say that we've taught. No, sisi ndio hata tumelearn even more. We've gotten amazing friends, amazing people that we can walk this journey with, and Africa ni kwanza tu tunaanza. Imagine the population of Africa versus the people who access internet in Africa. Tuangalie sasa, not microeconomics, macroeconomics. Guys, next cohort will be there in April. We wanted to do it for free, but I think we should even charge a bit more, because if we do it for free, we'll get the wrong crowd. So that is the reason we will continuously charge. We will not do it for free. We'll have maybe free cohorts, the equipment and billing system, but how to start scale it will forever be charged. Take care, guys, and see you in the next one.